Good afternoon and welcome to Winona Christian School Lady Stars Fast Pitch Softball. We get set to bring you this broadcast to the Lady Stars and the Lady Colts of Bayou Academy. Starting lineup for the Lady Colts, playing left field. It's number 2, Tate Rogers. Playing first base, 00, Laney Mancini. Playing center field, number 28, Marley Mancini. Playing third base, number 22, Aiden Naguzzi. Playing shortstop is number 5, Allie Cal Cunningham. Playing right field is number 13, Lily Nairn. Playing second base is number 14, Molly Lofton. Batting but not playing in the field is number 3, Laney Harris. And the pitcher for the Lady Colts is number 15, Ella Greenway. Pitching for the Lady Stars this afternoon is number 7, Allie Rawls. Catching is number 15, Kayla Brook Barnes. Leading it off for the Lady Colts be number 2, the left fielder, Tate Rogers. First pitch from Rawls is in there for a call, strike 1. Next pitch from Rawls is the ball. I think I'm behind the pitch. I think it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Rawls is 2-1 delivery to Rogers. Swung on, hit right back up the middle into center field. McDaniel gets it up, gets it back in. So Rogers starts it off with a single here in the top of the first inning. That'll bring those first basemen, Laney Mancini, 00 to the plate. Lady Stars are playing way in on the corners, anticipating the bunt. She squared the bunt. It was a called strike, and Rogers stole second. Throw down wasn't quite in time to get Rogers. She slides safely into second base. Rawls gets set to deliver her 0-1 to Mancini. She does, but she squares the foul and squares the bunt and fouls it off for strike 2. Rogers was off and running on the pitch. Rawls is 0-2 to Mancini. He's outside for ball 1. One ball and 2 strikes to the Lady Colts first baseman, Laney Mancini. 1-2 delivery from Rawls is swung on. Be off the glove of Sarah Beth Rawls at third base. Rogers will move over to third, and Mancini will be on at first. That'll bring the center fielder, Marley Mancini, number 28, to the plate for the Lady Colts with runners at first and third with no outs. Rawls' first pitch to Mancini is in there for a call, strike. Stars had a fake pickoff as Laney Mancini was stealing second. They throwed it into the shortstop Wood. She was cutting in behind the pitcher's mound. It went off of her glove and allowed Rogers to score from third base. So now there's runner down at second base with no outs. The batter is Marley Mancini. Next pitch swung on, hit toward Leach at second. She gloves it, throws it over to Kane at first for the first out. The one down, that'll bring the third baseman, number 22, Aiden Aguzzi, with one out and one on. First pitch to Aguzzi. I don't know where that missed, but he called it a ball.
I think it was low.
Had to fall low after it crossed the plate. Next pitch to Aguzzi. Stays upstairs for ball 2. Two balls and no strikes to the Lady Colts third baseman. Next pitch swung on, hit to Rawls at third. She gloves it, throws it across to Kane over at first for the second out. But Sheila Mancini come into third to score the Lady Colts' second run. That'll bring the shortstop, number 5, Allie Cal Cunningham, to the plate. 2 down here in the top of the first. First pitch to Cunningham, swung on to Wood at short. She comes up, make a throw across in time for the third out. So Lady Colts score a pair in the top of the first. We'll be back with the home half of the first after a message from our sponsors.
There are banks in communities, and then there are community banks. Since 1904, the Bank of Kilmichael has earned a reputation for friendly and courteous service, local decision-making, and just plain knowing how to take care of our customers. With locations in Kilmichael, Winona, Eupora, and Matheson, let us earn your business at the Bank of Kilmichael. We're open on Saturdays until noon as well. Good luck, Winona Stars, from everyone at the Bank of Kilmichael. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Sit on.
Visit the newly remodeled Guy's Catfish and Steakhouse in Vaden. Their all-you-can-eat buffet is now being served cafeteria style and still features all of your favorites, including your tantalizing catfish, smoked ribs, and chicken, and your favorite sides. And they have live music on their back porch most weekends. You'll never leave hungry at Guy's Catfish and Steakhouse on Highway 35 in Vaden. They're open Thursday through Saturday evening.
Guy's now has both live and cooked crawfish. Call for their prices.
Welcome back to Winona Christian School Fast Pitch Softball. Lady Stars Fast Pitch Softball. The Lady Stars are hosting the Lady Colts from Bayou Academy. Lady Colts plated a pair of runs in the top of the first. Leading it off for the Lady Stars in the bottom of the first will be the shortstop, number 2, Lenny Kate Wood. First pitch to Wood, swung on to the shortstop, and it'll go through her into left field for a base hit. She was anticipating a bounce, and the ball stayed down, went right under her glove into left field. So Lenny Kate is over at first. That brings the catcher, number 15, Kayla Brook Barnes. Pitching for the Lady Colts is Greenway. First pitch to Barnes. She squares the bunt, takes it for ball outside. Barnes steps back in to face Greenway.
I think she got a piece of it.
Just enough of it to foul it off at the feet of the catcher. Wood will return to first base, even it up at a ball and a strike on the Lady Stars catcher, number 15, Kayla Brook Barnes. 1-1 from Greenway. Catches the outside corner for strike 2. Wood steals second. Throw goes into center field, but not far enough for Wood to move up. So ball and 2 strikes on Barnes. One-two delivery. Misses inside for ball 2 to even it up at 2-2. In the bottom of the first inning, Lady Coats scored a pair in the top of the first. They lead it 2-0. Next pitch to Barnes is swung on and missed for strike 3. That'll bring the second baseman, number 19, Allie Leach, to the plate with 1 on and 1 out. Lenny Kate Wood led it off with a single. Stole second. Leach lifts this one into left center field. It'll get to the fence. It'll bring Wood around to score. Leach will be standing up at second. Hit that one right in the hole. It got all the way to the fence. Lenny Kate scored from second, and Leach is standing on second with a double. And that'll bring the third baseman, number 28, Sarah Beth Rawls, to the plate with 1 on and 1 out. Lady Stars make it a 2-1 ball game. First pitch to Rawls from Greenway, swung on and fouled down the third base line. Guzzi was already playing pretty close to the line. That'll probably draw her a little closer to the line. She's playing just in front of the bag at third. Next pitch to Rawls. She goes the other way and hits it foul. She's behind Greenway 0-2 with 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Next pitch to Rawls. Swung on. Kind of jammed her up. She hit it short to the shortstop. Shortstop got it across in time for the second out. But on the hit, Leach moves over to third. That'll bring the center fielder, number 27, Miranda McDaniel, to the plate for the Lady Stars with Adley Leach, the tying run, standing over at third base. First pitch to McDaniel, swung on, hit out towards second. She comes up with it, throws it over to first in time for the third out. So the Lady Stars leave the tying run stranded. We'll be back with the top of the second after a word from our sponsors.
Bank of Winona was founded in 1885 and is the oldest financial institution serving Montgomery and Carroll County. The bank has been locally owned and operated since its founding. Bank of Winona provides a wide array of services to both businesses and individuals. Bank of Winona, where a strong handshake and good character still matter. Good luck to the Winona Christian Stars from everyone at Bank of Winona.
Welcome back to Winona Christian School Lady Stars fast pitch softball as we get set for the top of the second. Lady Colts scored a pair in the top of the first, and the Lady Stars answered with a single run in the bottom of the first. The Lady Colts lead it 2-1. We get set for the top of the second inning. Leading it off in the second for the Lady Colts will be the right fielder, number 13, Lily Nairn. She'll step in to face Allie Rawls here in the top of the second inning. Rawls' first pitch to Nairn, swung on, this pop up, and then they get back over our head and out of play. Nairn steps back in to wait. The 0-1 delivery from Rawls is on the way. Swung on, She'll foul this one down the first base line for strike 2. So Rawls ahead of Nairn 0-2 here in the top of the second. Rawls is 0-2 to Nairn.
Oh, my.
Swung on, hit down the left field line. It'll be cut off by Beckwith. Got into second, but Nairn beat the throw into second. Nairn went up and got a ball that was way out of the strike zone and took it down the third base line for a double. That'll bring the second baseman, number 14, Molly Lofton, to the plate for the Lady Colts, with Lily Nairn standing down as second base. First pitch to Lofton. This is low and away for ball 1. I think Nairn had on her mind she wanted to hit that ball.
Yeah. It was above her head.
It was really high and outside, and she reached up and pulled it down the third base line. Next pitch to Lofton is outside for ball 2. Two balls and no strike to the Lady Colts second baseman. Next pitch is called strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike to Molly Lofton, the Lady Colts second baseman. Lily Nairn, the Lady Colt, down at second base with no outs. Next pitch swung on, hit into the right center field. This one to get almost to the fence, cut off by Brantley Stafford. She'll get it back in, but Nairn comes around to score. Lofton will hold up at first. Lady Colts extend their lead to 3-1. That'll bring the designated hitter, number 3, Laney Harris, to the plate. First pitch to Harris, swung on. Hits this one into short left field. It'll fall in front of Beckwith. But she'll pick it up in time to hold Lofton at second and Harris at first. So it's 2 on with no outs. That'll bring up the catcher, number 4, Kate Crissman. She comes to the plate with 2 on and no outs. First pitch, Crissman, is a ball. The Lady Colts have runners at first and second with no outs. The next pitch to Crissman is bunted down the third base line, and it'll go foul. Even it up at a ball and a strike. One ball and 1 strike to the Lady Colts catcher, Kate Crissman. Next pitch from Rawls is bunted. She bunts it foul. Rawls gets set to deliver the 1-2 to Crissman. Rawls' pitch is on the way, swung on, hit hard through the 6-hole. That'll load them up for the Lady Colts. Have Lofton down at third, Harris out at second, and Crissman over at first. And to get the Lady Colts back to the top of their order, their left fielder, number 2, Tate Rogers. She'll step into the box with the bases loaded and no outs. Rogers let it off with a base hit back in the first. First pitch falls in there for a call, strike 1. Next pitch from Rawls to Rogers. This is outside for ball one. Even it up at a ball and a strike. Next pitch swung on. A hit pass leads at second. One run comes around to score. The second run is coming around to score. Crissman is over at third, and Rogers will end up down at second. So the Lady Colts have scored 3 here in the top of the second, with still no outs and 2 on. Coach Ramage wants to have a word with her infield. Lady Colts making a 5-1 lead over the Lady Stars. 5 straight base hits here in the top of the second for the Lady Colts. Still no outs and 2 on. Runners at second and third. Crissman's down at third, and Rogers out at second. And that'll bring the Lady Colts first baseman, 00, Kayla Mancini, to the plate. She reached on an error back in the first. First pitch from Rawls, swung on. It's fielded by Sarah Beth Rawls. She gets it over to first for 1. Crissman will come in from third, and Rogers moves over to third. That brings the center fielder, number 28, Marley Mancini, to the plate. She grounded out back in the first. She digs in with 1 out and 1 on. First pitch swung on. This one's hit into center field. Bring another run in to score. And Mancini will be on over at first base. Lady Colts extend it to a 7-1 lead. That'll bring the third baseman, number 22, Aiden Naguzzi. Grounded out back in the first. Steps in to face Rawls here in the second with 1 on and 1 out. First pitch to Naguzzi is called strike. The 0-1 from Rawls, swung on, hit hard down the third base line, past Rawls at third. That'll move Marley Mancini down to second, and Naguzzi will be on over at first. That'll bring the shortstop, number 5, Allie Cow Cunningham. She'll step in to face Rawls with 2 on and 1 out. First pitch to Cunningham. Misses inside for ball 1. Runners at first and second for the Lady Colts. Next pitch to Cunningham was fouled off to the right side, even it up at a ball and a strike. Cunningham digs back in, awaiting the 1-1 delivery from Allie Rawls. Next pitch from Rawls. This is low for ball 2. Throw down to third, gets away from third baseman, allows Marley Mancini to come around to score. Naguzzi moves down to second. 2 balls and 1 strike to Allie Cow Cunningham. Next pitch to Cunningham, swung on. She'll foul this one over in front of the third base dugout for strike 2. Even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Next pitch to Cunningham. Misses downstairs for ball 3. Brings the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, and 1 on here in the top of the 2nd inning. Next pitch swung on, hit into right center field, cut off by McDaniel. She'll get it into second base. Not a time to get Cunningham at second as she slides into second base. The Guzzi comes around to score. Makes it a 9-1 Lady Colts lead. That brings the right fielder, number 13, Lily Nairn, to the plate. She got it all started earlier in the inning, and looks like the Lady Stars will make a pitching change. Looks like they're going to bring number 1, Brantley Stanford, to end to pitch for Allie Rawls. We wait for Stanford to take her warm-up pitches. We'll hear a word from our sponsors.
Visit the newly remodeled Guy's Catfish and Steakhouse in Vaden. Their all-you-can-eat buffet is now being served cafeteria style and still features all of your favorites, including your tantalizing catfish, smoked ribs, and chicken, and your favorite sides. And they have live music on their back porch most weekends. You'll never leave hungry at Guy's Catfish and Steakhouse on Highway 35 in Vaden. They're open Thursday through Saturday evening.
Guys now has both live and cooked crawfish. Call for their prices.
Welcome back to Winona Christian School Lady Stars fast pitch softball. As Lady Stars have made a pitching change here in the top of the 2nd. They bring in number 1, Brantley Stanford. She'll replace number 7, Allie Rawls. They'll just swap positions. So Allie Rawls will be in right field, and Brantley Stanford will be on the mound pitching. First batter she'll face will be the right fielder, number 13, Lily Nairn. Get set for Stanford's first pitch to Nairn. Swung on, hit to Leach at second. She comes up with it, throws it over to Kane at first for the second out. And that'll move Allie Cow Cunningham over to third. And coming to the plate will be the second baseman, number 14, Molly Lofton. She'll step in to face Brantley Stanford here in the top of the 2nd. First pitch is upstairs for ball 1. Next pitch is down low for ball 2. Next pitch swung on, lifted into center field. McDaniel falls down, and it gets past her. And Rawls goes over to field the ball. And that allows Lofton to come all the way around to third base. McDaniel slipped as she was making the move as the ball was hit deep to center field. She almost recovered and made a good play. Now batting is the designated hitter, number 3, Laney Harris. First pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Next pitch stays outside for a ball. Stanford's next pitch to Harris is swung on, fouled off of the mask of the umpire. Molly Lofton, the Lady Colt, down at third base. 1-2 from Stanford. Just a little short for ball two, even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two down here in the top of the second. Next pitch from Brantley Stanford upstairs for ball 3. Brings the count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. Runner on third. Next pitch from Stanford, swung on. Fielded by Sarah Beth Rawls. She gets it over to Kane in time for the 3rd out. Not before the Lady Colts score 8 here in the top of the second to make it a 10-1 ball game. We'll be back with the bottom of the second after we hear a word from Big Mick.
There are banks in communities, and then there are community banks. Since 1904, the Bank of Kilmichael has earned a reputation for friendly and courteous service, local decision-making, and just plain knowing how to take care of our customers. With locations in Kilmichael, Winona, Eupora, and Matheson, let us earn your business at the Bank of Kilmichael. We're open on Saturdays until noon as well. Good luck, Winona Stars, from everyone at the Bank of Kilmichael. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Tired of looking at the same 4 walls? Is your bathroom still decorated in that green 70s color? Let Homefront Home Improvement help you update your home. They have a wide variety of paint colors to choose from, along with a full line of building materials for the contractor or the weekend warrior. They have all your lawn care needs as well. If they don't have what you need, they'll be happy to order it for you. Homefront Home Improvement, Applegate Street, Winona.
Welcome back to Winona Christian School Lady Stars Fast Pitch Softball, being brought to you on a Fuller Digital Solutions production. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our pregame sponsor, Montgomery County Chancery Clerk Ryan Wood. I'd also like to apologize. I've had Ron Wood on the top of the pregame sponsor, but I changed it to Ryan.
Which one's
Lady
the little brother?
Stars lead it off here in the bottom of the second with their left fielder, number 6, Hillary Beckwith. First pitch catches the outside corner for strike 1.
I say, which one's the little brother?
The next pitch to Beckwith is a changeup. She kind of slowed her swing down, got enough of it to foul it off. Beckwith behind Greenway, 0-2. Next pitch is on the way, stays outside for ball 1. Lady Colts lead the Lady Stars 10-1 here in the bottom of the second. Next pitch from Greenway. Kind of jammed her inside, but she got a piece of it to foul it off. One ball and 2 strikes to the Lady Stars left fielder, Hillary Beckwith. Next pitch misses downstairs to even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second inning. The 2-2 from Greenway to Beckwith. She fouls this one off to the right side. The 2-2 to Beckwith. This is outside for ball 3. Three balls, 2 strikes to the Lady Stars leadoff here in the bottom of the second. Hillary Beckwith. 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Now to bring the Lady Stars right fielder, number 7, Allie Rawls, to the plate to face Ella Greenway here in the bottom of the second with 1 out. Lady Stars trail 10-1. First pitch to Rawls, swung on, fouled right back at us for strike 1. Rawls steps in to face Greenway. Swung on, hit down the left field line. Left fielder is unable to make a play in foul territory. Allie Rawls will come back to await her 0-2 delivery from Greenway. Greenway's 0-2 to Rawls is on the way.
Ooh-wee.
Just missed on the inside for ball 1. I wouldn't watch that pitch again. The 1-2 to Rawls.
She's not committed to dug out.
Ball strike 3. The catcher missed it. And she didn't attempt to run to first base. So they get it down to first base for the second out. Now to bring the first baseman, number 5, Terry Kane, to the plate to face Greenway here in the bottom of the second. First pitch to Kane is on the way. Swung on, foul straight back for strike 1. Next pitch to Kane is on the way. Swung on, she hits it off the glove of the shortstop, and she'll be on down at first base. She hit that one hard, and this shortstop Cunningham made a diving play, but it come off of her glove. Now to bring the pitcher, number 1, Brantley Stanford, to the plate to face Greenway here in the bottom of the second with 2 outs and 1 on. Stanford digs in. First pitch from Cunningham is from Greenway is swung on and missed for strike 1. Greenway's 0-1 to Stanford. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Threw in behind Kane down at first, but she dives back in safely. Stanford behind 0-2 to Greenway here in the bottom of the second. The 0-2 to Stanford is on the way. Swung on and missed for strike 3. So that'll do it for the Lady Stars as they leave one stranded here in the bottom of the second. We'll be back with the top of the third after a word from our sponsors.
Tired of looking at the same four walls? Is your bathroom still decorated in that green 70s color? Let Homefront Home Improvement help you update your home. They have a wide variety of paint colors to choose from, along with a full line of building materials for the contractor or the weekend warrior. They have all your lawn care needs as well. If they don't have what you need, they'll be happy to order it for you. Homefront Home Improvement, Applegate Street, Winona.
Welcome back to Lady Stars softball. And we get set for the top of the third inning. Lady Stars trail 10-1 to the Lady Colts from Bayou Academy. And Brantley Stanford taking her warm-up tosses here. Getting set for the top of the third. Leading it off for the Lady Colts will be the catcher, number 4, Kate Crissman. Crissman had a base hit back in the second. And she'll lead it off for the Lady Colts here in the top of the third. Crissman steps in to face Brantley Stanford. First pitch from Stanford, swung on, it's pop up on the infield. Stanford calls for it and she'll make the play for the first out. Here in the top of the third inning, that gets them back to the top of the order. The left fielder, number 2, Tate Rogers. Rogers with a pair of hits and a pair of runs scored here in the contest already. First pitch from Stanford, swung on, hit past the shortstop into left field. Should be on down at first with her third hit. And that brings the first baseman, number 00, Kayla Mancini. With one out and one on. First pitch from Stanford. Misses inside for ball 1. Rogers moves up to second on the pitch. Throw down to second was just a little bit wide. Picked up a little bit. Rogers was able to advance. Next pitch from Stanford upstairs. Ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to the Lady Colts first baseman, Kayla Mancini. Next pitch misses inside for ball 3. Next pitch from Stanford. Whoa. Courtesy call on the inside corner for call strike 1. Next 3-1 from Stanford. Swung on. Hit foul down the first base line. Bring the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Rogers, the Lady Colt, down at second base. Marley Mancini, the on deck for the Lady Colts. Three-two delivery from Stanford. Swung on, hit toward Wood at short. She gets a good hop. A low throw, but a good dig by Kane over at first for the second out. But Rogers moves over to third, and that brings the center fielder, number 28, Marley Mancini, to the plate for the Lady Colts with 2 down and 1 on. Terry Kane did a good job of digging that one out at first base. First pitch to Marley Mancini from Stanford is high for ball 1. Next pitch from Stanford stays low for ball 2.
What happened?
Coach Ramage called time. It's like she's going to swap catchers. Apparently she noticed something with Kayla Brook Barnes, so she called time and going to replace her with Allie Leach. So we'll pick up the defensive changes when they return from the dugout. We'll see where they go.
Bank of Winona was founded in 1885 and is the oldest financial institution serving Montgomery and Carroll County. The bank has been locally owned and operated since its founding. Bank of Winona provides a wide array of services to both businesses and individuals. Bank of Winona, where a strong handshake and good character still matter. Good luck to the Winona Christian Stars from everyone at Bank of Winona.
Welcome back to Lady Star softball. It looks like the defensive changes will be Allie Leach will move to catcher for Kayla Brook Barnes, and in the place of Leach at second will be number 22, Hannah Grace Robertson. Next pitch to Marley Mancini was inside for ball three. 3 balls and no strikes. 2 outs and 1 on. Runner down at third base in the form of Tate Rogers. Next pitch. This is upstairs, gets away from Leach. Allows Rogers to come in to score. And then they catch Marley Mancini trying to stretch her walk into a double for the 3rd out. And that'll do it for the Lady Colts, but they score another run here in the top of the 3rd to make it a 11-1 Lady Colts lead. We'll be back with the home half of the 3rd after a message from our sponsors.
Visit the newly remodeled Guy's Catfish and Steakhouse in Bayou. Their all-you-can-eat buffet is now being served cafeteria style and still features all of your favorites, including your tantalizing catfish, smoked ribs, and chicken, and your favorite sides. And they have live music on their back porch most weekends. You'll never leave hungry at Guy's Catfish and Steakhouse on Highway 35 in Bayou. They're open Thursday through Saturday evening.
Guys now has both live and cooked crawfish. Call for their prices.
There are banks in communities, and then there are community banks. Since 1904, the Bank of Kilmichael has earned a reputation for friendly and courteous service, local decision-making, and just plain knowing how to take care of our customers. With locations in Kilmichael, Winona, Eupora, and Matheson, let us earn your business at the Bank of Kilmichael. We're open on Saturdays until noon as well. Good luck, Winona Stars, from everyone at the Bank of Kilmichael. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Winona Christian School. Lady Stars fast pitch softball gets set for the bottom of the 3rd. Leading it off for the Lady Stars will be the shortstop, number 2, Lemmy Kate Wood. So step in to face Greenway here in the bottom of the 3rd. First pitch is right there for a call, strike 1. Lemmy Kate had a base hit to start the game, start the bottom of the 1st. And come around to score the Lady Stars' long run. Next pitch to Wood. Swung on. She hits this one into left field. It'll fall in front of the left fielder for a base hit. So Wood with a pair of base hits. Now to bring the second baseman, number 22, Hannah Grace Robertson, to the plate to face Ella Greenway here in the bottom of the 3rd with no outs and 1 on. First pitch to Robertson. She hits it foul. First baseman makes the play in foul territory for the 1st out. That'll bring the catcher, number 19, Allie Leach. Leach with a base hit back in the 1st. First pitch from Greenway to Leach. Stays downstairs for ball one. Lenny Kate Wood, the runner over at first for the Lady Stars with one out. Greenway's 1-0 to Leach. Swung on. Hit into center field. This one to get over the center fielder's head all the way to the fence. Wood is around second on to third. Leach will be in at second with her second double of the afternoon. And that'll bring the third baseman, number 28, Sarah Beth Rawls, to the plate with one out and two on. Here in the bottom half of the third inning. Lady Stars trail by a score of 11-1. Rawls digs in. First pitch catches the inside corner for a call, strike one. Next pitch from Greenway. This is low and inside for ball one, even it up at a ball and a strike. Wood, the Lady Star, down at third. Leach out at second. The 1-1 to Rawls is on the way. Misses outside for ball two. 2 balls and 1 strike with 1 out and 2 on here for the Lady Stars in the bottom of the third. Next pitch from Greenway. This is low and inside for ball 3. Greenway a ball away from loading them up for the Lady Stars. Next pitch swung on, hit toward third. Aguzzi comes up, throws it over to first in time, but Wood comes in to score. Leach moves over to second. That'll bring the center fielder, number 27, Miranda McDaniel, to the plate for the Lady Stars. She steps in to face Ella Greenway with 1 on and 2 outs here in the bottom half of the third inning. First pitch to McDaniel, swung on to miss for strike one. The 0-1 from Greenway to McDaniel. Missed inside for ball one. Even it up at a ball and a strike. Next pitch swung on. This one's hit down the left field line. It'll hit just inside fair territory, and Leach will come in to score. And McDaniel will be on over at first. That one hit just inside the line, down the left field line. Lady Stars make it 11-3 ball game. That'll bring the left fielder, number 6, Hillary Beckwith, to the plate to face Ella Greenway with 2 outs and 1 on. First pitch was a swinging strike to Beckwith. Next pitch to Beckwith, swung on. She fouls it off to the right side and out of play. Makes it 0 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs and 1 on here in the bottom of the third for the Lady Stars. Next pitch to Beckwith, swung on. Fouled off the third base side. Another one of those changeup. Beth kind of drug her bat through the strike zone, but was able to get enough contact to foul it off.
Oh, pooch swing.
Next pitch to Beckwith, swung on. She hits it down the first base line, and it'll get foul and out of play. with digs back in. A 0-2 offering from Greenway.
I wish she went. That's
He
it.
says she went. That'll be the third out for the Lady Stars, but they score a pair to make it a 13-2 ball game. 13-3 ball game.
13-3.
We'll be back with the top of the fourth after a word from our sponsors. It's 11, ain't it?
Bank of Winona was founded in 1885 and is the oldest financial institution serving Montgomery and Carroll County. The bank has been locally owned and operated since its founding. Bank of Winona provides a wide array of services to both businesses and individuals. Bank of Winona, where a strong handshake and good character still matter. Good luck to the Winona Christian Stars from everyone at Bank of Winona.
Welcome back to Winona Christian School Lady Stars Fast Pitch Softball, being brought to you on a Fuller Digital Solutions production. I'll correct myself. I said 13-3. It's 11-3 in the top of the fourth inning. Leading it off for the Lady Colts here in the top of the fourth will be the third baseman, number 22, Aiden Naguzzi. She'll step in to face Brantley Stanford. First pitch to Aguzzi is on the way. And it's a call, strike one. The 0-1 from Stanford to Aguzzi. Slips out of her hand and rolls up to the plate for ball one. Eleven to 3, Lady Colts here in the top of the fourth inning. The 1-1 to Aguzzi. This is inside for ball two. Two 2-1 from Stanford. Stays downstairs for ball three. 3 balls and 1 strike to the leadoff batter for the Lady Colts here in the top of the fourth. The third baseman, number 22, Aiden Naguzzi. 3-1 from Stanford. Ball 4. So Aguzzi on down at first base. And that brings the shortstop, number 5, Allie Kyle Cunningham, to the plate for the Lady Colts. We'll have a pinch runner for Aguzzi over at first base.
Number 16.
Number 16, Carly Ware. So Ware, the shortstop, at the plate for the Lady Colts. Cunningham's first pitch from Stanford misses inside. Leach's throw down to second is not in time as Ware was off and going on the pitch. Stanford 1-0 pitch to Cunningham misses, somewhere to be determined for ball two. The 2-0 from Stanford to Cunningham is on the way. Make-up call for strike one. 2 balls and 1 strike to the Lady Colts shortstop, Allie Kyle Cunningham. 2-1 delivery from Stanford. This is inside for ball 3. The 3-1 from Stanford to Cunningham is on the way. Gets past Leach. That was ball 4. Ware will move over to third. Cunningham on down at first. Now to bring the right fielder, number 13, Lily Nairn. Two on and no outs. Nairn squares to bunt. She drawed it back, but it was a call, strike 1. And Cunningham moves down to second on the pitch. Nairn steps back in. The 0-1 from Stanford. Swung on. This one's hit into left field. Ware will come in to score. As Beckwith throws it to home plate. Cunningham will move over to third, and Nairn will take second on the throw to the plate. Lady Colts score a run. They have 2 on with no outs for their second baseman, number 14, Molly Lofton. First pitch from Stanford, upstairs for ball 1. Cunningham down at third, Nairn out at second. Next pitch. Swung on, hit to Wood at short. She comes up, makes the throw to first to get Lofton. For the first out, and they throw it in behind Nairn at second for the second out, and Cunningham comes in to score. So it's 2 outs with nobody on for the designated hitter, number 3, Laney Harris. First pitch to her, swung on, hit down the third base line. It's just foul.
I don't agree.
Digs back in, awaiting the 0-1 from Stanford. Swung on and missed for strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes to the designated hitter, number 3, Laney Harris. Brantley Stanford sends the 0-2 to the plate. It's swung on and missed for strike 3, and Leach holds on to it for the strikeout. Be the third out here in the top of the 4th. We'll be back with the home half of the 4th after a word from our sponsors.
Tired of looking at the same 4 walls? Is your bathroom still decorated in that green 70s color? Let Homefront Home Improvement help you update your home. They have a wide variety of paint colors to choose from, along with a full line of building materials for the contractor or the weekend warrior. They have all your lawn care needs as well. If they don't have what you need, they'll be happy to order it for you. Homefront Home Improvement, Applegate Street, Winona. Bank of Winona was founded in 1885 and is the oldest financial institution serving Montgomery and Carroll County. The bank has been locally owned and operated since its founding. Bank of Winona provides a wide array of services to both businesses and individuals. Bank of Winona, where a strong handshake and good character still matter. Good luck to the Winona Christian Stars from everyone at Bank of Winona.
Welcome back to Winona Christian Schools Lady Stars fast pitch softball. We get set for the bottom of the 4th. Lady Stars trail the Lady Coats 13-3. Take this opportunity to thank our pregame sponsor, Montgomery County Chancery Clerk Ryan Wood, and all our other sponsors you heard throughout the broadcast. Appreciate all y'all do for Winona Christian School Athletics. These broadcasts are being brought to you on a Fuller Digital Solutions production. Leading it off for the Lady Stars in the bottom of the fourth will be their right fielder, number 7, Allie Rawls. The first pitch to Rawls is a swinging strike. Next pitch to Rawls stays upstairs for ball 1. The ball and a strike. To the Lady Stars leadoff hitter in the bottom of the fourth, the right fielder, Allie Rawls. Next pitch to Rawls, swung on. She goes the other way, hits it down the third base line. It gets in front of the left fielder, and Rawls will be on over at first base. That'll bring the first baseman, number 5, Terry Kane, to the plate with 1 on and no outs. Kane reached, but was left stranded back in the second. First pitch to Kane, swung on and missed for strike 1. The 0-1 from Greenway to Kane. Upstairs, but swung on and missed for strike 2. They throw it in behind Rawls down at first, but she dives back in safely. So Kane behind 0-2 to Greenway. 1 on and no outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Next pitch swung on and missed for strike 3 for the first out. And that'll bring the pitcher, number 1, Brantley Stanford, to the plate to face Greenway here in the bottom of the fourth with 1 on and no outs. Well, excuse me, 1 out. First pitch to Stanford, swung on and missed for strike 1. Next pitch to Stanford stays upstairs for ball 1. Even it up at a ball on the strike. 1-1 the count on the Lady Stars pitcher, Brantley Stanford. Next pitch is a call, strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes, and 1 out. Next pitch misses outside for ball 2. 2-2 the count on the pitcher, Brantley Stanford. Allie Rawls still down at first base for the Lady Stars. Next pitch misses inside, brings the count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Two from Greenway. This is outside for ball 4. So Brantley Stanford draws a walk. That'll move Allie Rawls down to second. It's the Lady Stars back to the top of the order with the shortstop, number 2, Lenny Kate Wood.
Katie Kendall
So
Ware.
Katie Kendall Ware will come in to courtesy runner for the pitcher, Brantley Stanford. So Wood will step in to face Greenway with 2 on and 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth. Wood already a pair of hits on the afternoon. Next pitch swung on, hit past the third baseman, cut off by the shortstop, but she couldn't get it to third in time ahead of Allie Rawls, so everybody's safe. So Wood on down at first Katie Kendall Ware, the runner, out at second, and Allie Rawls down at third. And that'll bring the Lady Stars second baseman, number 22, Hannah Robertson, to the plate to face Ella Greenway with bases loaded and one out. First pitch to Robertson, swung on and missed, so she got a piece of it to foul it off the feet of the catcher. One down here in the bottom of the fourth. The bases loaded. Lady Stars trail 13-3. Next pitch to Robertson. This is outside for ball one. 1-1 the count with one out, and the bases loaded for the Lady Stars. Allie Leach is in the on-deck circle. Pitch to Robertson, swung on, hit down the right field line. This is going to get down to get past the right fielder. One run comes around to score. The second run comes in, and Wood comes in. Wood scores from first, and Robertson slides in safely to third. Robertson hit that one down the right field line. He got down and got past the right fielder, got all the way to the fence, allowed Robertson to come all the way around to third base and clear the bases. Lady Stars scored 3 with the runner still out at third base, and that brings the catcher, number 19, Allie Leach, to the plate. First pitch swung on, foul back and out of play. Lady Stars have scored 3 here in the bottom of the fourth to make it a 13-6 Lady Colts lead. Next pitch to Leach, swung on, popped up. First baseman gives chase. It'll come off of her glove for strike 2. She had a play right in front of the Lady Colts dugout. She was unable to haul it in for the outs. So it'll be 0-2 to the catcher, Allie Leach. Still just one down here in the bottom of the fourth. Hannah Robertson, the runner, down at third base. Next pitch to Leach. Swung on, hit toward the shortstop. She gloves it, throws it over to first in time. But Robertson will come in to score. Leach grounds out for the second out in the inning, and that'll bring the third baseman, number 28, Sarah Beth Rawls, to the plate. Makes it a 13-7 Lady Colts lead. Rawls digs in to face Greenway here in the bottom of the fourth with 2 outs and nobody on. First pitch to Rawls is fouled down the third base line for strike 1. Digs in, waiting her 0-1 from Greenway. It's on the way. A changeup falls in there for strike 2. The 0-2 from Greenway to Rawls. Swung on and fouled back into the net. Lady Colts lead 13-7. Lady Stars have scored 4 here in the bottom of the fourth. The 0-2 to Rawls. It'll hit her in the shoulder. She'll be on down at first base. Now to bring the center fielder, number 27, Miranda McDaniel, to the plate for the Lady Stars with 2 outs and 1 on. First pitch to McDaniel, outside for ball 1. 1-0 from Greenway. Swung on. Foul back into the net for strike one. Even it up with a ball and a strike. The 1-1 from Greenway. Swung on. Missed off the glove of the catcher. And Sarah Beth Rawls will move down to second. A ball and 2 strikes to count on the Lady Star center fielder, Miranda McDaniel. Next pitch to McDaniel. Swung on. She hits it to the shortstop, and they get through. And Rawls moves over to third. McDaniel will be on down at first. That'll bring the Lady Stars left fielder, number 6, Hillary Beckwith. That one was hit right at Cunningham, and she just let it get under her glove into left field. Rawls moved over to third. McDaniel's on down at first with 2 outs. And the left fielder, Hillary Beckwith, steps in. First pitch to Beckwith, swung on, foul back and out of play. Beckwith steps in, awaiting the 0-1 from Greenway, and it's on the way. Misses inside. Even it up at a ball and a strike. McDaniel down at first. Rawls over at third. Greenway's 1-1 to Beckwith. Misses upstairs for ball 2. To Hillary Beckwith, swung on. She gets a piece of it and files it back into the net. Even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two the count with 2 outs and 2 on. Next pitch misses upstairs for ball 3. Makes the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs and 2 on. To the Lady Stars left fielder, Hillary Beckwith. Next pitch swung on. Be popped up. The shortstop camped under it and makes the play for the 3rd out. So that'll be the 3rd out here in the 4th inning. Lady Stars cut into the Lady Colts lead. We'll be back with the top of the 5th after a word from our sponsors.
Visit the newly remodeled Guy's Catfish and Steakhouse in Vaden. Their all-you-can-eat buffet is now being served cafeteria style and still features all of your favorites, including your tantalizing catfish, smoked ribs, and chicken, and your favorite sides. And they have live music on their back porch most weekends. You'll never leave hungry at Guy's Catfish and Steakhouse on Highway 35 in Vaden. They're open Thursday through Saturday evening.
Guy's now has both live and cooked crawfish. Call for their prices.
Bank of Winona was founded in 1885 and is the oldest financial institution serving Montgomery and Carroll County. The bank has been locally owned and operated since its founding. Bank of Winona provides a wide array of services to both businesses and individuals. Bank of Winona, where a strong handshake and good character still matter. Good luck to the Winona Christian Stars from everyone at Bank of Winona.
Back to Winona Christian School. Lady Stars fast pitch softball. We get set for the top of the 5th. Lady Stars trail the Lady Colts 13-7. Leading it off for the Lady Colts here in the top of the 5th will be their catcher, number 4, Kate Crissman. She's Steps in to face Brantley Stanford. First pitch. This is upstairs for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery from Stanford is on the way. This is just a little outside for ball 2. Next pitch from Stanford stays up for ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes to the Lady Colts leadoff hitter here in the top of the 5th, Tate Crissman. This pitch is right there for a call, strike 1. 3-1 to count. The Lady Colts catcher, number 4, Tate Crissman. Next pitch, get her in the leg for ball 4. To get the Lady Colts back to the top of their order, their left fielder, number 2, Tate Rogers. First pitch to Rogers. Stays downstairs for ball 1. I think they call Crissman for leaving early. So there'll be 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Next pitch to Rogers. This is for a ball 2. 2-0 from Stanford.
Oh, my.
Upstairs for ball 3.
No, that was in the balcony.
3-0 the count to the Lady Colts left fielder, Tate Rogers. Lady Stars catcher Allie Leach went out to have a word with Brantley Stanford. She's behind to the Lady Colts left fielder Tate Rogers, 3-0. Next pitch is right there for a call, strike 1. So makes it 3 balls and a strike with 1 out here in the top of the 5th. 13-7. Next pitch swung on, fielded by Wood. She makes the throw across to Kane in time for the 2nd out. That'll bring the first baseman, number 00, Sheila Mancini. First pitch from Stanford, low for ball 1. Next pitch from Stanford, it's just a little inside for ball 2. The 2-0 from Stanford to Mancini, upstairs for ball 3. From Stanford, and there for a call, strike 1. 3 balls and a strike with 2 outs. Nobody on here in the top of the 5th for the Lady Colts. 3-1 from Stanford. Swung on. Fouled off to the right side for strike 2. Makes the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. 3-2 delivery from Stanford. Edges the inside corner for a call. Strike 3 for the 3rd out. That'll do it for the Lady Colts here in the top of the 5th. They go down in order. We'll be back with the bottom of the 5th after a word from Big Mick.
There are banks in communities, and then there are community banks. Since 1904, the Bank of Kilmichael has earned a reputation for friendly and courteous service, local decision-making, and just plain knowing how to take care of our customers. With locations in Kilmichael, Winona, Eupora, and Matheson, let us earn your business at the Bank of Kilmichael. We're open on Saturdays until noon as well. Good luck, Winona Stars, from everyone at the Bank of Kilmichael. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Winona Christian School. Lady Stars fast pitch softball. Lady Stars are coming to bat in the bottom of the 5th as they trail 13-7. Had a pitching change for the Lady Colts. Now pitching for the Lady Colts is number 3, Laney Harris. Harris will face Allie Rawls, the Lady Stars right fielder, to start it off here in the bottom of the 5th. Lady Stars scored 1 in the 1st, 2 in the 3rd, and 4 in the 4th. First pitch to Rawls misses for ball 1. Harris delivering from the left side. Next pitch to Rawls, swung on. She hits it right at the second baseman for the first out. Well, now to bring the first baseman, number 5, Terry Kane, to the plate for the Lady Stars. So 1 down here in the bottom of the 5th. Lady Stars trail 13-7. Harris's delivery to Kane. Outside, all the way back to the backstop for ball 1. Harris is 1-0 to Kane. Swung on, hit right back to Harris. She throws it over to first in time for the second out. That brings the Lady Stars pitcher, number 1, Brantley Stanford, to the plate to face Laney Harris here in the bottom of the 5th with 2 down.
Wow.
Harris wanted the
Rosin bag.
rosin bag. They throwed it to her. It hit right in her hand, right in front of her face. The white dust went everywhere as she dropped the bag. First pitch to Stanford. And there for a call, strike 1. 0-1 to the Lady Stars pitcher, Brantley Stanford. Next pitch, Stanford fouls it hard over the first base dugout for strike 2. Stafford's behind to Harris, 0-2. 0-2 delivery on the way once again. She fouls it off. I think this one went into the first base dugout. Harris's next pitch to Stanford. It's called strike 3. So the Lady Stars go down in order in the bottom of the 5th. We'll be back with the Lady Colts half of the 6th after a word from our sponsors.
Tired of looking at the same 4 walls? Is your bathroom still decorated in that green 70s color? Let Homefront Home Improvement help you update your home. They have a wide variety of paint colors to choose from, along with a full line of building materials for the contractor or the weekend warrior. They have all your lawn care needs as well. If they don't have what you need, they'll be happy to order it for you. Homefront Home Improvement, Applegate Street, Winona. Bank of Winona was founded in 1885 and is the oldest financial institution serving Montgomery and Carroll County. The bank has been locally owned and operated since its founding. Bank of Winona provides a wide array of services to both businesses and individuals. Bank of Winona, where a strong handshake and good character still matter. Good luck to the Winona Christian Stars from everyone at Bank of Winona.
Welcome back to Winona Christian School Lady Stars Fast Pitch Softball, being brought to you on a Fuller Digital Solutions Productions. We get set for the top half of the 6th inning. Lady Stars trail 13-7 to the Lady Colts of Bayou Academy. Lady Colts lead it off with their number 3 hitter, their center fielder, number 28, Marley Mancini. Third baseman, 22, Aiden Naguzzi, would be next. Stafford back out to the mound for the Lady Stars. Next, first pitch to Mancini. Lady Stars trail 13-7. Next pitch to Mancini, upstairs for ball 2. (2-0) from Stanford to Mancini. Swung on, popped up, hits on top of our press box for strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike. Count to the Lady Colts center fielder, Marley Mancini. Next pitch from Stanford's inside for ball 3. 3-1 to count. Leadoff hitter here in the top of the 6th for the Lady Colts. And 3-1 from Stanford. Swung on. Hit in the shallow center field. It'll get down in front of McDaniel. Mancini will be on down at first base. That'll bring the third baseman, number 22, Aiden Naguzzi. Naguzzi grounded out in the first, at a base hit in the second, and a walk in the 4th. She bats here in the 6th with 1 on and no outs. First pitch to Naguzzi is right back to Stanford. She throws it over to first for 1. That'll bring the shortstop, number 5, Allie Cal Cunningham. Mancini moved down to second on the play. So Cunningham steps in with 1 out and 1 on here in the top of the 6th. First pitch, which is the inside corner for a call, strike 1. Stanford's next pitch to Cunningham. Swung on. Fouled. Down the third base line for strike 2. Stanford's ahead of Cunningham 0-2. Here in the top of the 6th with 1 out and 1 on. Next pitch swung on. Fielded by Sarah. She stepped down the line. Kane stepped down the line to catch the throw. Her and Cunningham.
I think she's safe. She never tagged her. She was off the bag. Yeah, I thought so.
That'll be the call. So Cunningham is safe down at first.
Ball was in her glove, and she hit her with her right hand.
Kane come off the bag down the line to catch the throw from Rawls. And the glove never tagged Cunningham is the call. So it'll be 2 on and 1 out. That brings the right fielder, Lily Nairn, to the plate for the Lady Colts. 1 down and 2 on. This pitch misses inside for ball 1. Next pitch swung on. Foul to the Lady Stars dugout. Even it up at a ball and a strike. 1-1 the count on Lily Nairn, the Lady Colts right fielder. 2 on. Next pitch from Stanford. This is inside. Cunningham moves down to second. Pitch to Nairn was a ball. 2-1 the count on Nairn. Runners at second and third. It's pitched to Stanford inside. Ball 3. (3-1) from Brantley. Stanford swung on, hit into left field. Coming on is Beckwith. She's unable to catch it. It'll fall in front of her. And coming in from third base was Mancini. Down at second is Cunningham, and over at first is Nairn. That brings the second baseman, Molly Lofton, to the plate for the Lady Colts. Still 2 on and 1 out. First pitch from Stanford is swung on, foul down the first base line. Lofton digs in, awaiting her 0-1 from Stanford, and it's upstairs, even it up at a ball and a strike. 1-1's the count with 1 out and 2 on here in the top of the 6th for the Lady Colts. Next pitch swung on, slipped it into short right field. Allie Rawls is under it, makes the catch. Lady Colt Cunningham tagged from second, moved over to third. But it's 2 down. And that brings the pitcher, number 3, Laney Harris, to the plate for the Lady Colts. First pitch to Harris misses for ball 1. Runners at second and third. Two down here in the top of the 6th. Next pitch is upstairs for ball 2. Two balls and no strikes. The count on the Lady Colts pitcher, Laney Harris. Next pitch is downstairs for ball 3. Cunningham over at third, Nairn out at second. Harris, the Lady Colt, at the plate with a 3-0 count. Pitch from Stanford. Misses for ball 4, so that'll load them up for the Lady Colts. And that'll bring their catcher, number 4, Kate Crissman. You got Cunningham at third, Nairn at second, and Harris down at first. And Crissman, the Lady Colt, at the plate with 2 down. Bases loaded. First pitch from Stanford to Crissman, swung on, fielded by Ross over to Kane in time. So the Lady Colts played a run here in the top of the 6th, extend their lead. We'll be back with the bottom of the 6th after a.
There are banks in communities, and then there are community banks. Since 1904, the Bank of Kilmichael has earned a reputation for friendly and courteous service, local decision-making, and just plain knowing how to take care of our customers. With locations in Kilmichael, Winona, Eupora, and Matheson, let us earn your business at the Bank of Kilmichael. We're open on Saturdays until noon as well. Good luck, Winona Stars, from everyone at the Bank of Kilmichael. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Tired of looking at the same 4 walls? Is your bathroom still decorated in that green 70s color? Let Homefront Home Improvement help you update your home. They have a wide variety of paint colors to choose from, along with a full line of building materials for the contractor or the weekend warrior. They have all your lawn care needs as well. If they don't have what you need, they'll be happy to order it for you. Homefront Home Improvement, Applegate Street, Winona.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 6th inning. Lady Stars trail 14-7 to the Lady Colts of Bayou Academy. Laney Harris back out to pitch for the Lady Colts. Lady Stars will lead it off with their shortstop, number 2, Lenny Kate Wood. First pitch to Wood to start the bottom of the 6th. This is outside for ball 1. One-0 the count on the Lady Stars shortstop, Lenny Kate Wood. This pitch misses upstairs for ball 2. Next pitch to Wood. She hits it down the right field line and goes foul for strike 1. Two 2-1 to count on the Lady Stars shortstop, Lenny Kate Wood. Lead off batter here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch, Wood fouls off to the right side. Even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two the count to Wood. This pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. That'd be 1 down here in the bottom of the 6th. That'll bring the Lady Stars second baseman, number 22, Hannah Robertson, to the plate. Robertson with a triple back in the 4th. She steps in to face Laney Harris here in the 6th. First pitch misses upstairs for ball one. Next pitch to Robertson. Upstairs for ball two. 2-0 the count to Robertson. Bottom of the sixth. Pitch was swung on. She pops it up to Harris for the second out. And that brings the catcher, number 19, Allie Leach. She'll face Harris here in the bottom of the sixth with 2 down. First pitch from Harris misses upstairs. Leach digs in to face Harris. 1-0 delivery is on the way. This is low and away for ball two. Next pitch is on the way, swung on, hit down the left field line. It'll get down. Leach will make a big turn at first, but she'll return to first. Job of getting it in. Now to bring the third baseman, number 28, Sarah Beth Rawls, to the plate with 2 outs and 1 on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. First pitch to Rawls, swung on, pop up. Second baseman moves over behind first and hauls it in for the third out. So that'll do it for the Lady Stars here in the bottom of the sixth. We'll be back with the top of the seventh after a word from our sponsor.
Bank of Winona was founded in 1885 and is the oldest financial institution serving Montgomery and Carroll County. The bank has been locally owned and operated since its founding. Bank of Winona provides a wide array of services to both businesses and individuals. Bank of Winona, where a strong handshake and good character still matter. Good luck to the Winona Christian Stars from everyone at Bank of Winona.
Welcome back to Lady Stars Fast Pitch Softball, being brought to you on a Fuller Digital Solutions production. Take this opportunity to thank our pregame sponsor, Montgomery County Chancery Clerk Ryan Wood. Defensive changes for the Lady Stars. Number 28, Sarah Beth Rawls, moved over to first, and number 5, Tara Kane, has moved over to third. So around the infield, you have Rawls, Robertson, Wood, and Kane. The outfield from left to right got Beckwith, McDaniel, and Rawls. Leach is
wonder why
behind
they
the
did
plate,
that.
and Stanford is on the mound.
Wonder why they switched.
Tara Kane usually plays third, and I don't know why they didn't switch when they brought those in, but they here in the top of the seventh. Leading it off for the Lady Colts will be their left fielder, number 2, Tate Rogers. She'll step in to face Brantley Stanford here in the top of the seventh. Lady Stars still trail 14-7. First pitch to Rogers, way upstairs for ball one. Stanford's 1-0 to Rogers. High for ball 2. The 2-0 to Rogers. Swung on. Hit toward Robertson at second. She feels it. Throws it on to first for the first out. That was hit right at the feet of Robertson. She did a good job to glove it. Get it over to first in time for the first out. That'll bring the first baseman, 0-0, Laney Mancini. First pitch swung on. Fielded by Wood. She won't get it to first in time to get Mancini. Wood had to get that one in the hole. Didn't have enough time to get it over to first in front of Laney Mancini. It brings the center fielder, number 28, Marley Mancini, to the plate with 1 on and 1 out. First pitch swung on, lifted into center field. McDaniel was playing up, but she retreated good and made a excellent catch in center field. And
I think she was
Laney
kind of
Mancini thought it was over the head, and she was off and running to second and had to retreat to first, but she was able to do so as McDaniel made an excellent recovery and got back and caught that one for the second out. And that'll bring the third baseman, number 22, Aiden Aguzzi, to the plate. So when that one come off the bat, I thought it was well over the head of McDaniel, but she made a good recovery to get back and haul it in for the second out. Next pitch to Aguzzi. Upstairs for ball 2. Two balls and no strikes and 2 outs and 1 on here for the Lady Colts in the top of the 7th. Next pitch misses outside for ball 3. The 3-0 from Stanford to Aguzzi. Catches the inside corner for a call. Strike 1.
Wow. I thought it hit her.
She's on top of the plate.
Not really.
The next pitch is swung on, foul down the third base line.
Well, she may be.
3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 to count to Aguzzi with 2 down and 1 on here in the top of the 7th. The Lady Colts lead at 14-7.
When can you leave the bag in softball?
Gone.
When can you leave? When the pitch goes?
I think when it comes out of her hand. Next pitch misses down low for ball 4. So you got Laney Mancini down at second and Aiden Aguzzi over at first. And that brings the shortstop, Allie Kyle Cunningham, to the plate to face Brantley Stanford here in the top of the 7th. 2 on and 2 outs. First pitch on the inside corner for a call. Strike 1. This pitch. Laney Mancini down at second. Aiden Aguzzi over at first. Next pitch was grounded to Kane. She comes up, throws it across in time for the third out. We'll head to the bottom of the 7th. Lady Stars trail 14-7.
There are banks in communities, and then there are community banks. Since 1904, the bank for friendly and courteous service, local decision-making, and just plain knowing how to take care of our customers. With locations in Kilmichael, Winona, Cora, and Matheson. Let us earn your business at the Bank of Kilmichael. We're open on Saturdays until noon as well. Good luck, Winona Stars, from everyone at the Bank of Kilmichael. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Visit the newly remodeled Guy's Catfish and Steakhouse in Vaden. Their all-you-can-eat buffet is now being served cafeteria style and still features all of your favorites, including your tantalizing catfish, smoked ribs, and chicken, and your favorite sides. And they have live music on their back porch most weekends. You'll never leave hungry at Guy's Catfish and Steakhouse on Highway 35 in Vaden. They're open Thursday through Saturday evening.
Guys,
This completes our warm-up tosses here in the middle of the 7th as we get set for the home half of the 7th. Lady Stars trail 14-7. Leading it off for the Lady Stars in the bottom of the 7th will be their center fielder, number 27, Miranda McDaniel. She steps in to face Laney Harris. First pitch to McDaniel, swung on, right back to Harris. She throws it over to first in time.
That's one.
For the first out here in the bottom of the 7th. That'll bring the left field. Beckwith steps in to face Harris with one out. First pitch to Beckwith. Almost hit her, misses upstairs for ball one.
I hit her bat.
And from Harris to Beckwith's call, strike one, even it up at a ball on a strike. One ball, one strike, one out in the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch to Beckwith. Swung on. Fielded by Guzzi. I think Guzzi tried to come up and throw it before she had it all the way in her glove. Allows Beckwith to reach down at first. Now to bring the right fielder, number 7, Allie Rawls, to the plate. With one on and one out. First pitch to Rawls, swung on, hit towards second. She turns, gets one at second. She gets the lead. Rawls will be on down at first. That'll bring number 5, the third baseman, Terry Kane, to the plate.
This is the last hope. One runner on first.
Runner on first and 2 down. Kane is a call, strike one. Lady Stars down to their final out, trailing 14-7. Next pitch to Kane. Swung on, right back to Harris. She throws it over to first. And that'll do it for the Lady Stars here in the bottom of the 7th. They'll fall 14-7 to the Lady Colts of Bayou Academy. What started out as looked like it was going to be a much of a one-sided game. Lady Stars put together some runs to come back and make it a 14-7 ball game. As they have finished it out here at against the Lady Colts. I'm not sure when our next action is here at home, but we'll be bringing you Lady Stars softball on their next home game. I think the next game we'll cover will be at Indianola on Monday or Tuesday.
I think it's Monday.
But we'll be with you this coming Friday night, bringing you Winona Christian School Stars football as they take on the French Camp Academy Panthers. We'll be with you around 7 o'clock.
We'll go about 6:45.
We'll be with you sometime before 7.
Yeah, something like that.
So for Winona Christian School Lady Stars softball, they fall 14-7 to the Lady Colts of Bayou Academy. I'm Lynn Chambly.